What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So here to preview the Washington football team at the Denver Broncos this Sunday on Halloween. I want to say should be a good one, but how the Broncos have been playing lately, kind of tough to say that right now. But anywho, the Broncos are actually home favorites in this game, surprisingly. But I did not know that the football team had a worse record than we did, to be honest. Let's go into the rankings here. So Washington is 20th overall in offensive ranking, while Denver is 22nd overall. So both offenses, pretty much in the same category. Both are struggling. They don't generate a lot of scoring drives. So that might be a good thing for Denver here, because in defensive rankings, Washington, they're ranked 29th in overall defense. And it says Denver's ranked 5th overall in defense, but I feel like our defense is not playing that well. I mean, they're definitely disappointing a lot to start out this season. But let's go into the three keys that I think the Denver Broncos need to do in order to come away with a home victory. And by the way, this is the Peyton Manning introduction into the Ring of Fame game. So please, can we get a win for Peyton? We weren't able to do it on Mike Shanahan Day, unfortunately. Oh, that would suck if we lost both those games. So, this is kind of a big game for that reason. But anywho, I think the number one key is pretty obvious. The Broncos coaches, they need to put together a game-winning game plan. It's been over a month since the last time we won a game. And that's a long time in the football world. And last time we won a game, it was against a bottom-tier team. So hopefully they can put together a good game plan. And, I'd like to see the offense, get some good drives going, especially because this defense they're a bottom-tier defense. And I don't think their run defense is that bad, but their passing defense is what is their weakness. And I feel like that's kind of the Broncos' weakness, but I feel like all around, just the Broncos' defense hasn't been playing well. But that's kind of going into my second key here. I would like to see us sustain drives to score points, because it's kind of embarrassing, but if you really think about it, the Denver Broncos I don't even think they put more than 10 points before halftime this season. And that's really scary, because we're already coming into week 8 and we can't even get more than 10 points up on the board before half. That's not good. So I'd like to see us score early and often. I mean, I keep preaching it every single preview video. We need to start fast and keep it going. We didn't even score any points against the Browns in the first half. I mean, that's bad, guys. So hope we can sustain some drives, get points. Jerry Jeudy's coming back in this game, I believe, so that's going to be a huge help to this struggling offense, which is definitely missing speed. We're missing speed, but I think a big thing here is the O-line has to play better. The O-line has been terrible last couple weeks, and if they don't block well for Teddy, he's not even going to be able to get the ball off, and he's going to get eaten alive. They got Chase Young. Let me look at their defense. Yeah, Montez Sweat, De'Aaron Payne, Jonathan Allen. they got some ballers on their defense. Jamin Davis, I believe he's the Kentucky linebacker who's really good, by the way. So they got a really good front seven. Their weakness, obviously, has been their secondary. But it's going to be a tough task for the O-line, and they really need to block well up front. Because I think if they can block well, Teddy can, get the time he needs and get the ball off. We can get the ball to Jerry Jeudy. He's a really good playmaker when healthy. And, I'd like to see Timmy P get in the end zone a couple times, and same with Cortland. So definitely like to see the trio get some good looks, and I just want to score, man. That's the main thing here. It's been a struggle to see our team score. So that'd be the second key. I think third key, we need to create turnovers. That's been kind of a big thing that we have not really been doing. And, heading in the season, obviously the Broncos, you think about their defense, and that's the strongest of the team. Well, our defense hasn't been playing well lately. And, they just haven't really gotten it going. They're not generating the turnovers that the offense needs. They're getting like one a game, but they need to get multiple turnovers. So hopefully they could get a couple turnovers in this game. They're playing a bottom tier offense, unfortunately, like ours. That's just how defense wins games. You get turnovers, give up the few amount of points, and hopefully our offense does not turn the ball over. We did a pretty good job against the Browns of not doing that, except for Teddy had one pick. But hopefully Steady Teddy can get back to being Steady Teddy here and take care of the ball. And we just need to score, man. We need to score. Play good D and just play some compliment football for once. Like I said, it's Halloween. Can we please come as the Denver Broncos and not dress as some imposters? I know we could play better, man. We have a lot of talent on this team. I definitely think the coaching staff is holding this team back. But, hopefully Jerry Jeudy coming back opens up the offense a little bit. Anywho, let's go to the injury report real quick. So, start out with Denver's injury report. Got Von Miller, who did not participate today. He's got 2 more days to participate. I think he has to practice at least once in order to play. Mike Purcell did not play, but he's doubtful for this game. Von Miller is probably going to be questionable. Limited was Garrett Bowles, Tyree Cleveland, Jamar Johnson, Aaron Patrick, and Malik Reed. And then Foles, Baron Browning, Jonathan Cooper, and Shelby Harris. So everybody's probably going to be ready to go. Hopefully Von can go. Definitely would be a big blow to the defense if he can't go. He's one of the captains. And he's still the face of our franchise, whether you want to admit it or not. And for the Washington football team's injury report, oh yeah, by the way, I think the mini bye we had helped a little bit because obviously we have a lot of injuries. But yeah, Washington football injury report, you got Diami Brown, he's wide receiver, did not participate. These are all the DNP guys. Sam Cosme, tackle. Terry McLaurin, oh, here's a hamstring injury. Curtis Samuel and Wes Schweitzer. I don't know if I said that right. Boy, imagine that. What if Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuel did not play in this game? That would be huge for the Broncos defense. Definitely think we could get pressure on Heineke. I see William Jackson Not saying because those guys are out and their offensive line sucks, but just because they have probably third, fourth string receivers out there. I'm pretty sure those are the top two guys, if I'm correct. Limited Antonio Gibson, William Jackson III, Brennan Sheriff, Ricky Seals-Jones, and Cam Simmons. In full was Danny Johnson and Jace Sternberger. So, injury report for both teams there. Another thing about the Washington football team is they got an interesting quarterback situation on their hands too. So, they got Taylor Heineke. A thing that I want to ask all you Washington football fans that are watching this video is, do you think that's the franchise quarterback for your guys' team? I mean, I don't really know much about the guy, but seems like a cool dude, but I don't know. I don't really watch or hear from any Washington football fans like their thoughts on Taylor Heineke, so I don't know if you guys are high on him or not, but leave it down in the comments down below. I'm kind of interested to hear about that. They got Ryan Fitzpatrick as well. It says he's number 1 on the depth chart, but I'm pretty sure Heineke's going to play, but maybe I'm wrong. They got some okay running backs. Their O-line, it's meh. Let's go to their defense. We pretty much went over it, but they got Landon Collins, but he's kind of washed. Kendall Fuller and William Jackson are top 2 corners, but they haven't been playing very well. So hopefully, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, Timmy P take advantage of that and burn some of the corners. And going to the Broncos depth chart, obviously the O-line playing well is going to be huge in this game. Got to keep Teddy upright. Hopefully we can see the running game play a little bit better than it has been. It hasn't been playing very well in recent weeks. Expect a breakout Javonte Williams run. That's been kind of a weekly thing now. Hopefully Fant gets involved a little bit more. He needs to lay off the penalties. Same with Bowles. I'm going to get on you about that, Bowles. Lay off the penalties. Our D-line, we haven't been generating pressure. They've been really disappointing, so hopefully they play better. And then, I'm praying Vaughn plays. Malik Reed and him are going to be coming off the edges. And then up the middle, I believe Kenny Young is probably going to start in this game. And then I think Sternad's probably going to be next to him. I mean, they're probably going to get him experience calling the plays on defense. And I thought Ronald Darby played better last week. Hopefully he could play good in this one. And Kareem Jackson, Justin Simmons, please show up. I hate to say that, but he really has not played into his contract yet. Excited to see Pastor Tane play again. And, so hopefully defense can bounce back. We need the offense to play well. Should be an interesting game. This one's for Peyton, so please, can we get a W? Anywho, hope y'all enjoyed the vid. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. On that, stay safe, be good. And we'll see what happens. But, all right, I'm out. Peace.